Hello. So, um, so I was watching this clip from Moana, and it reminded me of a video where someone was um, basically doing like everything that's wrong with this movie, those kind of criticisms. So basically, they were saying how the ocean spirit thing could have grabbed the green stone and put it inside the stone lady, so she would have been fixed. And anyway, so that is reminding me of this point that people, humanity, have sometimes this thought of, why do we exist? Why does this world exist? Why are we here? What is our purpose? If there is a God, why would he create things to be like this way? Or, etc., etc. If there is some greater power, how come it's not doing anything? So I'm not going to be talking about that. I'm going to be saying something here that's part of my, you want to call it my philosophy, that whether there is a God or no God or whatever situation may be, what I am seeing is at the very fundamental core, life, there is that say awareness that is life, and the very fundamental core about why we exist, why I am here, why you are here, is to learn, is to become our best selves, our utmost potential. That is my philosophy. That is how I live. And it's about being your best self, best for all, best for everyone. You could say, in the face of all of these limitations of this world, the limitations of time, the limitations of the system we have created of money, the limitation of our human bodies. We all are individually. We don't have that much power in the sense of like a god. We change the world, but we all are equally powerful in who we are, what we do. It's about the fact of who are you in this world, this life. So that's how I've been living and approaching life. And it is important to ask these philosophical questions, this philosophy. I was a person who was a philosophy major for its undergraduate. Very few people do that. And I've, since as a kid, have always been focused on that point of philosophy, you could say, point of questions, point of the really deepest questions that exist in the universe, in existence. And thanks to the vision of oneness and equality that was spoken through Desteni, through the group of Desteni, all of those fundamental questions, I understand them, about why we exist, about where we're going, our purpose, who we are really, all of these things. And, I am, 28 years old right now, soon to be 29. And I've known this, learned about this 10 years ago. And how many people on this earth can say that and actually mean it and know it? I mean, not many. And it is so simple. We are here to learn. Because if all of us really truly learned our lessons, really truly became our best selves, what's best for all, this world, this universe, I could say, would be best for all. That is each of our responsibilities. That is each of our potential. All of us. That will always be true. No matter if I die tomorrow, no matter what happens, that is always true. That is a very fundamental reason and purpose of life. This world, in its nature and structure, is one that can allow heaven here, where everyone is well and taken care of. But it'll only be possible, it'll only happen if we actually live up to that potential. If we actually become our most godliest, best selves in this limited, physical reality. Because only someone truly, let's say, divine, would be able to live their best self in such limitation. Because if you're going to live what's best for all, you have to be able to live what's best for all in any dimension or any reality that is possible. And right now, this is our reality. This is what is here. I mean, do you really think you can be granted or have access to some greater reality or greater power or greater anything if you aren't able to live what is best for all in your very being, in your very self, in everything that you do, in everything that you say, in every moment? Of course not. Only those who can actually live the point will have access to that, and that is common sense. That's just how things are. Because life, there is the force that's life, that is that awareness that is life, that is everywhere and everything. I mean, it's just us. We just exist. It's a fact that, we're together. All of us are connected together. That's something that's, it's like that. It's clear. I mean, it's like undeniable truth. Those who have that level of access already can see what I'm saying. Because they have already lived something. Already reached a point within themselves. And that is the very nature and purpose of destiny, which is actually explicitly stated as oneness and equality, as what's best for all. There's no other group on the planet who have used those words in such specificity, in such detail, in such clarity. What is best for all as one is equal. That is the destiny message. Because that is the message of life. And destiny is just speaking the point. And destiny is just a word that refers to the group of people who are living those words, or speaking them, living them in their action. So, how come, why we exist? It really is to see who we are. And you could say, are we worthy of life? And the thing is, you give yourself that worth of life. So the question is, are you giving yourself that worthiness of life? Are you living up to it? Are you taking responsibility? Are you living? And I mean, I know it's not easy, but there's nothing physically, practically stopping you or any person in this world to live the message. It takes time, but we all have time. We are all doing something. You can live a message and principles in your work, your day-to-day life, your responsibilities. There's no excuse. Everyone, obviously those who are in the most extreme poverty, who can't even watch this video, obviously they're excluded. I mean, even then, I suppose if I were to be in that situation, I'd want to fight for financial ability so that I can, whatever way I can, have then that space. But if you have, what, an hour in your day, 15 minutes in your day to reflect, to apply, and then take the application to your daily life, you know, we all can do that. So that is the Desteni group. Those are the principles. And that is why we are here, all of us, as humanity in existence. The visualness of things, like everything is about that self-development, everything is about that lesson, because trying to you can't save anyone else, you can't really save an animal or plant, because at its core, life will always exist. And it's more about who are you within every moment. What I'm saying will become much more clear the deeper you go within yourself, the more you really face your truth and really challenge yourself and question your beliefs about what is real, about what is true, about what is important. So it is important to ask these questions. Okay. So I'm going to end it here, but consider these points. And feel free to message me or ask me questions, because, if there is something instigating, something initiating me and be able to speak about a point, then I can do it for you, wherever you are. Otherwise, it just comes out based on what I may be seeing or coming up in the moment. But I would very much enjoy supporting others in specific points. And it's just as easy as breathing for me, speaking these points, because I already lived them. So, anyway, thank you very much. Have a good one.